Hi everyone, all can hear me? Yes. So we will begin. In the last classes, we completed all about the Newton's laws of motion. Three laws of motion we have seen. So can any one of you tell me what was Newton's second law? What was Newton's second law?
So force is change in momentum with respect to time.
Right. Or we can say force is the rate of change of momentum. Okay. And from this only we derive F is equal to ma. Okay. And now talking about the third law. Who can describe Newton's third law of motion? Okay, third law, that was very simple. Every action has equal and opposite reaction. And Newton's first law, who can describe? The inertia of motion, not the first law, inertia of motion, who can describe? Inertia of motion, right? Tendency of an object to remain in the state of rest. That was inertia of rest. Simply inertia, you can say tendency to obtain, to maintain the state. But if it is specifically asked inertia of rest, then that is tendency to maintain the state of rest. Okay. So let us suppose we have a simple situation. So let's say a man is traveling on a bus. Let us suppose the bus is initially moving. So when the driver applies brake, when driver applies brake, what will happen to this man standing inside the bus? The driver, the man will fall forward. Man is likely to fall forward. Can any one of you tell me what is the reason because of which the man will fall forward? Why the man will fall forward?
Inertia.
Which inertia? You have to describe completely. Simply saying inertia won't do. You have to state inertia of rest or inertia of motion. What we will say here? Inertia of motion, rest. Yes. The man is initially in motion and the sudden brake applies. The sudden brake applied that tends to bring the motion, the state of motion to rest. But due to inertia of motion, the object will try to maintain its state of motion and as a result it will fall forward. Okay, so a simple question based on momentums and all. Let us see, this is an object and this object is kept on the surface of ground and the forces are acting on this object. Let's say 50 newtons to the right, 10 newtons to the left, again 100 newtons to the right. Let us suppose the time for which the force is applied is 0.01 seconds. So in this case, we have to find the change in momentum of the object. Find change in object's momentum. Regarding the portion, I'll let you know soon. Okay, so as of now, we will do this one quickly. Quickly, all should do. So Ashwini will tell us the answer. Ashwini as pi, what answer you get? All answers I can see. Ashwini as pi will tell us the answer. Ashwini as pi, you can hear me? What answer we get, Ashwini? Ashwini, where are you? Seems Ashwini has left the meeting, but here we will directly use F is equal to change in momentum by time t. So force, which force we have to consider? We have to consider the net force. तो नेट फोर्स के लिए टोटल फोर्स टू द राइट क्या होगा 150 न्यूटन्स एंड टोटल फोर्स टू द लेफ्ट इज 10 न्यूटन। तो नेट फोर्स क्या होगा 150 minus 10 and that is the change in momentum by time. Time क्या दिया हुआ है 0.01 seconds. So this will give us the change in momentum as 140 into 0.01 and that will be 1.4. What will be the unit? Kilogram meter per second. Unit of momentum all should remember. Momentum is mass into velocity. तो मास का क्या है यूनिट केजी, वेलोसिटी का क्या है यूनिट मीटर पर सेकेंड। तो मोमेंटम का यूनिट क्या हो गया किलोग्राम मीटर पर सेकेंड। So short questions we have, we will discuss them first. So one by one all should tell me the answer. So I'll point out the names and one by one we will discuss. So for the first one, Inchara will tell us the answer. You all guys can quickly unmute all of you and tell me the answer. एक एक करके ये तुरंत 2 मिनट का चीज है, खत्म कर लेते हैं. Else if you tell me in the chat, it's going to take more time. So whoever's name I am calling, they should tell me the answers by unmuting them. So first one, Pratika will tell us what name is given to the product of mass and velocity of a body. Okay, Shivansh, tell me first का क्या होगा? Momentum, right? Number 2, जिसको भी पता है चलो चैट में ही, जिसको भी पता है क्वेश्चन के अकॉर्डिंग पहला आंसर्स दे सकते हो. Name the physical quantity which is considered to be a measure of quantity of motion of a body. Name the physical quantity which is considered to be a measure of quantity of motion. So that is quantity of motion. Velocity will be more right, correct? Even if you say momentum for this, that also would do, because what is momentum? That is okay. In the books, you will find the definition as it's the product of mass and velocity. But momentum gives us the idea about the motion of a body, right? If I say a body is having very high momentum, that means either its mass is high or the velocity is high, right? क्योंकि momentum क्या होता है? P is equal to m into v. If I say momentum is high, so either this is high or this is high. And SI unit of momentum, just now we saw, everyone should remember kilogram meter per second. So whether momentum is scalar or vector, who is going to tell? Vector, right? Total momentum of the bullet and gun before firing. This does not make any sense. Yes, okay. Because we haven't gone through conservation of momentum. So fifth one we can eliminate. But yes, before firing, gun or bullet दोनों ही rest पे रहेंगे, right? So if they will be at rest, we want total momentum of bullet and the gun. तो ये क्या होगा? Momentum of gun plus momentum of bullet. तो दोनों का momentum 0 होगा because they are at rest, because their initial velocity is 0. Number 6, name the physical quantity whose unit is okay momentum. What will be the momentum of body of mass m moving with velocity v, mv? And so this question, Amrit Senapati will tell us. Amrit Senapati. Amrit, you can hear me. Let me know. 8th का आंसर क्या होगा? What is the usual name of the force says which cannot produce motion in a body but only change its shape? Name of the forces which cannot produce motion in a body but only change its shape. Amrit Senapati, you can hear me?
Yes,
Yes. So tell me the answer.
sir,
You can type
balance
in the chat.
force. Sir,
Balanced
balance
force.
force.
You have to name the type of force. Balanced force, which can change the shape. है ना? It says forces which cannot produce motion in a body but only, okay चलो balanced force भी चलेगा. मतलब दोनों साइड से अगर कंप्रेशन कर देंगे 10 न्यूटन का, so the net force will be zero. It will not produce motion but it will change its shape, right? या फिर दोनों साइड से 10 न्यूटन अप्लाई करते हैं, चलेगा. बैलेंस्ड फोर्स. Name the unbalanced force which slows down a moving bicycle when we stop pedaling it. Very simple, that is the frictional force. Yes. And state whether the following statement is true or false. Unbalanced
False.
forces, yeah, acting on a body change its shape. That is false. So most of you agree with this, that this statement is false, right? True क्यों होगा? Unbalanced force जैसे ही होगा, so object will try to move. Balanced होगा तभी वो, then only it will be in strain. Let us suppose इसको मैं इधर 15 न्यूटन से पुल कर रहा हूँ और इधर 5 न्यूटन से पुल कर रहा हूँ. They are unbalanced. Now it's not like कि ऑब्जेक्ट स्ट्रेच हो जाएगा. ऑब्जेक्ट स्ट्रेच नहीं होगा, वो मोशन होगा. नेट फोर्स यहाँ पर 10 न्यूटन. दिस इज सिमिलर टू द ऑब्जेक्ट अप्लाइड विथ 10 न्यूटन टू द राइट. तो इस केस में क्या ऑब्जेक्ट का शेप चेंज होगा? नो. सो दिस इज फॉल्स. When a ball is dropped from a height, its speed increases gradually. Name the force which causes this change in speed. चलो, फोर्स ऑफ ग्रेविटी कह सकते हैं, ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स कह सकते हैं, वेट भी कह सकते हैं, राइट? Weight is acting on the body, which is resulting this change in speed. Name the property of bodies or objects to resist a change in their state of rest or motion. Inertia. That's all. What is the other name of Newton's first law of motion?
Law of
Exactly.
inertia.
Yes, exactly. Law of inertia. Number 14. Mass of object A is 6 kg, whereas of B it is 34 kg. Which has more inertia? We saw that mass was a measure of inertia, and yes, Adarsh gave us B, that is correct. जिसका mass ज़्यादा रहेगा उसका inertia ज़्यादा रहेगा. That means that object will try to resist the change in the state. And name the scientist who gave the laws of motion. Isaac Newton. So force is a vector quantity that we have learned, right? State whether force is scalar or vector. Force is a vector. Why it is a vector? Because it has direction. With which physical quantity should the speed of running ball be multiplied so as to obtain its momentum? Mass. Okay, next one we'll do. Fill in the blanks we will not do. So these were simple questions. I just thought to go through it once. So who is going to explain us why it is easier to stop a tennis ball than a cricket ball moving with the same speed. Cricket ball means assume the hard ball. शिवांश आंसर फॉर 17 विल बी मास. मास के साथ मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे स्पीड इन अ पर्टिकुलर डायरेक्शन, स्पीड इन अ पर्टिकुलर डायरेक्शन, तो हमें क्या मिलेगा? मोमेंटम, बिकॉज वेलोसिटी इज स्पीड इन अ पर्टिकुलर डायरेक्शन. So number 19, Varsha will tell us. Explain why it's easier to stop a tennis ball than a cricket ball.
It is easier to stop a tennis ball than a cricket ball because the momentum of cricket ball is more than that of tennis as it has more mass.
Exactly right. जिसका मोमेंटम ज्यादा, उसको स्टॉप करने में हमें ज्यादा फोर्स लगेगा. Okay. Because that is very much indicative from this equation also. फोर्स क्या है? चेंज इन मोमेंटम बाय टी. अगर हम स्टॉप करने की बात कर रहे हैं देन देयर विल बी चेंज इन मोमेंटम. तो चेंज इन मोमेंटम जिसका ज्यादा होगा उस पे फोर्स ज्यादा लगेगा, राइट? Force is directly proportional to change in momentum. So explain the meaning. This is correct. This is not required. Okay, number 21. Who can answer number 21? For this, Shivansh will tell us. Explain how a karate player can break a pile of tiles with a single blow of his hand. बिना चोट लगे, how he can break it.
Sir, I don't know, sir, how he can break it.
But just think in terms of forces, momentum, ये सब देख रहे हैं ना.
So maybe the surface area, sir.
मोर देन दैट. देखो, अगर एक टाइल्स रखा है और मैं कहूँ कि चलो शिवांश इसको तोड़ो, तो इसको मारोगे, राइट? जोर से मारोगे या धीरे से मारोगे?
Some more force.
विथ मोर फोर्स, राइट? तो जितने जल्दी हाथ लाओगे, मोर फास्ट यू ब्रिंग द हैंड, द मोर इजीली इट इज लाइकली टू ब्रेक. एंड कराटे एक्सपर्ट, दे आर expert in their field of moving their hands with a blow. That means very quickly they will blow their hands and their momentum is very high for the hand. क्योंकि हैंड का अगर स्पीड हमने बढ़ा दिया तो मोमेंटम ज्यादा होगा. अब ज्यादा मोमेंटम रहेगा तो फोर्स ज्यादा अप्लाई होंगे, राइट? फोर्स इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू चेंज इन मोमेंटम. सो कराटे प्लेयर कैन ब्रेक अ पाइल ऑफ टाइल्स. पाइल ऑफ टाइल्स, यहाँ एक भी टाइल्स की बात नहीं है. अ नंबर ऑफ टाइल्स आर देयर. उसको सिंगल blow of his hand he can break because he is moving his hand very fastly. So there is change in momentum which is very quick, right? Change in momentum very quick मतलब जो टाइम ले रहा है चेंज करने का, that is very very small. So we can see time is inversely proportional to force, right? तो टाइम अगर बहुत कम ले रहा है तो फोर्स क्या होगा? बहुत ज्यादा उस पर इम्पैक्ट होगा एंड इट कैन ब्रेक इजीली. So number 23. Quickly give me the answer in the chat. Who will do it first? What is the change in momentum of a car weighing this much when its speed increases from 36 to 72 kilometers per hour uniformly? Keep the units into consideration. So जो यूनिट है ये केजी एसआई यूनिट में है, बट दिस इज नॉट इन एसआई यूनिट. तो पहले इसको कन्वर्ट करेंगे. 36 इंटू 5/18 मीटर पर सेकेंड, वो क्या हो जाएगा? 10 मीटर पर सेकेंड. वैसे ही 72 किलोमीटर पर आवर, इसको मीटर पर सेकेंड में कन्वर्ट करेंगे. दैट इज 20 मीटर पर सेकेंड. सो चेंज इन स्पीड, दैट चेंज इन स्पीड इज फ्रॉम 10 to 20. तो चेंज इन मोमेंटम क्या होगा? मास इंटू चेंज इन स्पीड. चेंज इन मोमेंटम विल बी मास इंटू चेंज इन स्पीड या वेलोसिटी कह लो. मास क्या है? 1500. चेंज इन स्पीड क्या है? 20 - 10, दैट इज 15,000 kilograms meter per second. Okay. And number 25 quickly. We don't need to do anything here. Elephant का mass है, velocity है, so its answer will be 22,000 into 5, 10,000. B, a bullet of mass this much and the speed. Number 36. Define momentum of body. We can say momentum is the product of mass and velocity. On what factors does the momentum of body depend? Who can tell me this one? Okay, momentum depends on the mass. It also depends upon the speed of an object in a particular direction. And can we also say that momentum depends upon the force applied? No way momentum is related to the force applied. If we say velocity, that is okay, velocity is due to the force applied. The change in velocity is due to force applied. B, quickly let me know the answer. All of you do one thing. ये इसका B, 37 का A, B, 38 नहीं करेंगे, 39 का A and B, 40 का A and B. So whoever's name starts from A, they will do this. Whoever's name starts from B, they will do this. I will check the chat. Whoever's name starts from C, they will do this. D, E, F, G. Whoever's name starts from H, I, J. Whoever's name starts from K, L, M, N, O, they will do B. Name starts from P, Q, R, S, they will do this. Whoever's name starts from T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, वो लास्ट वाला करेंगे. तो जल्दी जल्दी से आई विल चेक ऑल. ये तुरंत डिस्कशन कंप्लीट हो जाएगा क्वेश्चन का. जैसे जैसे अल्फाबेटिकली दिया हुआ है वैसे वैसे करेंगे. सबको ही करेंगे as the alphabetical names are. I can see. I'm waiting for all. All should tell me shortly. अगर सबका हो जाएगा, they will also let me know through the poll. Although I am keeping an eye on your answers. जो answers लिख रहे हैं, they will mark here in the poll. Okay, that's right. Now I can see all have given the answers. That's good. They are right. So quickly we will discuss here. Define the term force, pull or push. State the various effects of force. We already know it can change state, change speed, change direction, change its shape. Balanced force when the net force is 0. Unbalanced force क्या होता है? When the net force is not 0. तो अगर not 0 होगा तो क्या होगा? Net force is m into a. This also we can keep in mind. What type of force, balanced or unbalanced, act on the rubber ball when we press it between our hands? Very simple. Balanced force. What effect is it likely to produce? It will change the shape. And what happens to the passengers traveling in a bus when the bus takes a sharp turn? So what happens due to inertia of direction? हमने पढ़ा है बस inertia of rest, inertia of rest, inertia of motion. एक और चीज होता है inertia of direction, right? Because of inertia of direction, when we take sharp bend, our body turns away from the bend. And why are road accidents at high speeds very much worse than road accidents at low speeds? High speeds पे जब भी रहेंगे vehicles, so whenever there will be any accident, so there will be change in momentum in a very short time. So if the large change in momentum is there, then there will be large force which will be applied, and as a result it is much more worse as compared to the accidents at low speeds. Right? All are clear to all? No doubts? Okay, then let us do one or two higher order thinking questions. So can anyone tell, did we go through the Kahoot in this chapter? लास्ट क्लास में हमने Kahoot खेला था क्या इसका?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So let us do this one. हाँ, Kahoot में हमने सारे नहीं खेले थे ना, बस inertia का ही देखा था हमने. So quickly we will do 1 or 2 hots and then we will play quiz. So whoever will be done, they will give me the answer in the chat. Right, so here two forces x and y, forces belonging to type x can produce motion. तो ये क्या हो गया? X will be unbalanced but cannot change the shape. On the other hand, forces belonging to type y, ये क्या हो गया? Balanced because it cannot produce motion in a stationary object but can change the shape. तो x क्या हो गया? Unbalanced. और y क्या हो गया? Balanced. Let us do this one quickly. Man throws a ball weighing 500 grams vertically upwards with a speed of 10. What will be its initial momentum and its momentum at the highest point of its flight? Man is throwing a ball with a speed of 10. What will be its initial momentum? Initial क्या हो जाएगा? 0.5 into 10. इसको पहले SI यूनिट में करो तो 0.5 kg होगा. And initial velocity क्या है? 10. At the highest point, velocity क्या होगा? बॉल जाकर वहां रुक जाएगा. So velocity will be 0 at highest point. Right? Velocity is 0 at highest point. तो वहां पे momentum क्या होगा? 0.5 into 0, that is 0 किलोग्राम मीटर पर सेकेंड. और ये हो जाएगा 5 किलोग्राम मीटर पर सेकेंड. राइट, सेकेंड वाला एवरीवन अंडरस्टूड. हाईएस्ट पॉइंट पे क्या हो जाएगा? 0 हो जाएगा. So can anyone tell in Kahoot what we played in the last class? Balanced and unbalanced force did we do? Balanced and unbalanced force हमने किया था.
Sir, we played of chapter 1 motion.
हाँ, this one, right? Velocity and acceleration के जो रिवीजन टाइप के थे. सो टुडे लेट अस फिनिश. ये एक्सीलरेशन सब नहीं करेंगे हम. रिलेटेड टू फोर्सेस एंड लॉज ऑफ मोशन. So starting with law of inertia, balanced and unbalanced, that is very simple. So we will play law of inertia here. So all can join quickly. Quickly everyone will join. जल्दी जल्दी सब join करेंगे here. 2-3 quizzes we have pending. नहीं, ये बैलेंस्ड फोर्स का नहीं है, ये इनर्शिया का है. So we will start in 30 seconds. Quickly everyone join. Last 10 seconds सभी join करेंगे. जो नहीं कर पाएंगे they will give the answer in the chat. And 3, 2, 1, let us start. It requires dash to change in velocity of an object. Unbalanced, balanced, either of the two or neither of the two. That's very simple. It requires unbalanced force to change in velocity. Balanced force रहेंगे तो object में कुछ भी change नहीं आएगा. And wherever there is change in velocity, there is change in state as well. Moving to the next one. This picture indicates first law of motion, first law of inertia, second law or inertia. First law and inertia, right? First law, Newton's first law, or you say inertia. Both of them should be right. The following is the phenomena of जल्दी जल्दी सभी कोई करेंगे. जो नहीं join कर पाए they will give me the answer in the chat. So clearly this was the phenomena of inertia. Inertia के वजह से they are trying to maintain the state and the driver leans forward. Why does bucket with sand offers larger inertia? The reason is very simple. Right, that is correct. Larger mass, larger inertia, because in mass is a measure of inertia. Tree of shaken vigorously, leaves fall due to inertia. That is very simple. All right, so next one we will check for the second law of motion. So this one all should join. Quickly, everyone should join here. We'll start in 10 seconds. All should join. So we will start now. slow moving truck can also kill a person in its path because it has very high mass, very high velocity, high acceleration, or it has high speed. The truck, it's a slow moving truck. So because it has high mass, it will carry high momentum. So the next one, a bullet being so small kills a person when fired because of which following option? It has high mass, it has high velocity, or the person is weak, or the shooter is strong. Definitely it has high velocity. Next one. This property of object which appears to combine both mass and velocity. Is that momentum, acceleration, speed, or weight? Exactly, that is momentum, because momentum is mass times velocity. And the next one. Which of the following is true about momentum? P is equal to mv, P is equal to ms, P is equal to mw, or P is equal to vw. P is equal to mv. ये तीन लोग कौन बाकी ऑप्शन कर दिए नंबर 2? ms क्यों होगा मोमेंटम? Only equation we learned till now, P is equal to mv. Next one. Second law of motion states the rate of change of momentum is proportional to the applied balanced force, applied unbalanced force, speed, or acceleration. Think it wisely. Is it applied balanced force or applied unbalanced force? Applied unbalanced force. We saw, according to second law, F was equal to change in momentum by change in time. So force is directly proportional to the rate of change of momentum. So which force? It is unbalanced force. Because of unbalanced force, only there is change in velocity. All right, great everyone. So we talked about the second law of motion. So the last part that is left in this chapter is the conservation of momentum, which we will start in the next class only. Let us finish all pending quizzes. So let us see some advanced questions from Newton's laws of motion that we have seen. Okay, everyone will join for advanced questions on Newton's laws of motion, all the three laws of motion. So all will join this quickly. So let us start now. जो ज्वाइन नहीं कर पाए, they will give me the answer in the chat. So Newton's laws, the advanced questions. Let us see how advanced they are. So a book is lying at rest on a table. The book will remain there at rest. It is because there is no net force on the book. It is not like there is no force. When we have kept a book on the table, let us say this is the table. यहाँ पर book रखें तो book का weight होगा, right? And book का normal reaction force होगा. Both these forces will be equal in magnitude. So saying that there is no force, that is wrong. There are forces, but the net force is 0. Right? So option D is the right one. There is no net force. Carom striker slides on the board at a constant velocity. What is the net force acting? Zero will be the right answer because it says carom striker slides at constant velocity. Velocity जब constant है तो change in velocity क्या होगा? 0. So that means acceleration क्या होगा? 0. So what will be the net force? Net force, how do we find out? Mass into acceleration. So mass into 0, answer is 0. Right? जब भी velocity constant होता है तो acceleration is 0. Next one we will do. You put your book on the bus seat next to you. When the bus stops suddenly, the book slides forward. Why the book slides forward? It is because see, we have put our book on the bus seat. When the bus stops suddenly, the book slides forward of the seat. Of course, if it slides, then there is some net force acting on it. तो ये जो मार्क किए हैं सब वो सही है, राइट? ये नहीं होगा. नेट फोर्स अगर एक्ट नहीं करेगा सो बुक हाउ इट विल मूव. So you slide the striker and it slides, slows down and eventually stops. You conclude that what do we conclude from this? A net force acted on it all along. जहां पे भी है, the striker is sliding and slowing down. Slowing down, that means striker's velocity is decreasing. तो अगर डिक्रीज हो रहा है तो एक्सीलरेशन कुछ तो है उसका, दैट मीन्स इट इज नेगेटिव एक्सीलरेशन जो भी है, बट देर इज एक्सीलरेशन. एक्सीलरेशन कब रहेगा? वेन एवर द वेलोसिटी इज नॉट कॉन्स्टेंट. तो जब whenever the striker is moving, it is slowing down. That means the velocity is variable, it is not constant. So here there will be acceleration, and if there will be acceleration, there is a net force acting all along. So whoever marks C, they are right. And the next one. So if you push the striker on the carom table and the table was frictionless, what would have happened? It would have moved continuously with constant acceleration, constant velocity, right? क्योंकि अगर friction नहीं है तो उस पे acceleration, that means there is no external force. अगर force नहीं है, that means acceleration will be zero. And when acceleration is zero, when the velocity is constant. तो अगर friction force नहीं रहेगा, that means there is no force to stop. That means there is no acceleration. There is no negative acceleration. That means the velocity is constant in that case, and it would continue to move with constant velocity. Next one. What does it take to maintain constant acceleration of a car? So apply a force continuously. If you want to maintain constant acceleration, acceleration कब दिखेगा? जबकि हमारा force रहेगा. तो acceleration रहने के लिए जो कि constant रहे, तो we have to apply constant force. Why we have to apply a constant force, or let us say why we have to apply force? To overcome the frictional forces, right? So we have to apply a force in this case. Next one we will do, the last one. A truck is on a frictionless lake. A small fly comes and smashes into it. What would happen to the truck in this case? It moves backward at constant speed. Just observe what is happening. Truck is on a frictionless lake. That means there is no force to stop. A small fly comes and smashes into it. यहाँ से let us suppose ये रहा, this is the window of the driver. So in this case, when the fly comes and smash into the window, what will happen to the truck? The fly is applying some force in the backward direction, and the truck will continue to move in the backward direction, right? Whoever has written it is too heavy, so it just sits there. This is only possible on the floor with friction. जहाँ पर friction रहेंगे वहीं पर ये रेस्ट पे रहेगा. बट इफ देर इज नो फ्रिक्शन एज मेंशनड हियर, तो हल्का सा भी फोर्स लगाएंगे, एनी ऑब्जेक्ट विल ट्राई टू, इट विल मूव डेफिनेटली, provided that there is no friction. So it moves backward at constant speed. Okay, till now we have covered all about the Newton's 3 laws of motion. Newton's 3 laws of motion we did. and we have seen about the momentum, the basics of momentum, because in Newton's second law, there was requirement of momentum to understand this equation F is equal to ma. So finally, we have got this statement, but how did we get? Using the statement given by Newton, so that was force directly proportional to rate of change of momentum. So till now we have covered all about till this point. In the next class, we are going to see all about the conservation of momentum and the problems based on this. All right. So anyone has any doubt or any question? Today mainly we saw the quiz. No doubt. Okay. So keep revising the stuffs. In the next class, we will start the theoretical discussion of the conservation of momentum. All right, everyone. See you all in the next class then.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right. All right. Bye-bye.